still be sitting in the dark, technically. And I think the majority of people who win the Nobel Peace Prize or change the world are atheists. Wonder how far our society would have progressed by now if we had no religion. I grew up Baptist. I took a class about the different denominations of religion. And Baptist is number 2 for the most cover-ups. If you think of the Catholic Church, where Baptist is number 2. It's terrible. But I'm no longer, I'm an atheist.
Yeah, kind of the same.
I would say the more atheist someone is, the less likely they're going to believe someone like Trump. Because when someone talks and it sounds a little bit like religion, it's hard to fool atheists. Trump's approval ratings were the lowest in 80 years.
Really?
Yeah, since Hoover and the Depression.
Damn, since the Depression.
Yeah. I think when he reached 100 days, sometime in April, he was the lowest in 80 years. Well, he really wasn't liked during COVID either, so that kind of makes sense. Interesting to see what happens in the next 4 years. I mean, I will be surprised if Trump's still alive and people haven't, thrown him out yet. People were saying how Harris could be the worst thing that happens to this country, and now I'm thinking, she just doesn't sound so bad anymore, does she?
Not after this shit.
Cold glass of water.
Down the fire.
Welcome to California. That's the third person to take up more than one lane since I picked you up. Do not block intersection. So were you born and raised in LA or California?
I was born and raised in LA.
I was born, in Montana, lived my entire life, childhood and young adulthood in Alaska, but I've been everywhere in North America. So, it's definitely different. It's not as bright as California, though.
I just got a little notification from my friends that they are no longer there. They are heading to the beach, so I changed the address.
That's fine.
That's
fine. It's fine. And as long as I get paid more, I don't care.
Oh, yes, you will. 100%. Why would you not?
As long as I don't go more than 40 miles away from downtown, I'm okay.
No, we're going to Venice.
I had a guy ask me once, can I change the destination to San Francisco? And I said, no.
Where were you driving?
I was driving him out to the beach and he changed his mind.
To San Francisco?
Yeah.
That's like all the fucking way up there.
I mean, if it wasn't 3 in the afternoon, maybe. But then I'd have to drive all the way back without any and I wouldn't have been paid for that part, so. But yeah, I think the longest I've ever seen was way south of here, like on the border of Mexico. And that was like $80. Venice Beach.
Yeah, well, we're going to Venice, not Venice Beach.
Okay.
Venice Pool.
Well, Venice Beach, I was there in,